Yeah, it's a cold rain.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it hasn't been snowing that much, it's been just that cold rain out there. Now, I do think the rain and snow is going to be tapering off by 11 o'clock, but we're not done with it yet because overnight tonight, we're likely going to get a few flurries out there, and that is Boston's best chance of seeing any snow, and it won't amount to too much. But a couple other things I'm watching that are on our radar. The next threat is this bitter cold moving in on Friday morning. The wind chills are going to be near zero, and there is another chance of seeing some rain or snow. It will be on Saturday in the southeastern part of the state, but right now, it's looking like very light stuff, just kind of barely brushing us. So our system that gives us the rain and snow tonight departs. Now it's quiet tomorrow, but then we have this front coming through on Thursday. And this is just enough to squeeze some extra moisture out of the air. So on Thursday, there might be an isolated snow shower that comes through, mostly into the afternoon. Behind it, it gets cold, and that's why Friday is looking so chilly out there. And you'll see the temperatures. They're not bad Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, they really dip. And look at this. We're almost 20 degrees below where we're supposed to be. This is cold stuff that we're dealing with right now. And those wind chills on Friday morning, it's been a while since we've had wind chills that cold. It's going to be down near zero on Friday morning. Now, as far as the weekend storm is concerned, you can see what's happening. It's well offshore. We're just going to get a little glancing blow from it, but there is that chance of maybe some light snow or some light rain showers out of it. But I think the big focus there would be over the southeastern part of the state, probably early in the day on Saturday, and then it moves on out. So I don't think it's really much of a threat right now. All right, let's talk about what's happening today. Look at these rainfall totals. We've had almost 3/4 of an inch of rain in Worcester. If that was all snow, we'd be talking about 8-9 inches of snow. Instead, it's really closer to about 2 to 3 inches of snow because it's been really compact by the rain that's moved in. Heavy rains moving through Nantucket and Hyannis right now. Those totals are likely going to double over the next couple of hours. And there is the back edge of it now, kind of broken, but that's the end of the rain and snow that we've had going on. This warm air has been trying to push its way northward. In fact, you'll see the temperature in Fitchburg has actually gone up a couple of degrees. So this snow is kind of really mixing. That's what's held the totals down. And now what will happen is this will move its way on out of here because that's the back edge of it right there. And out ahead of it, it's been rain all day today. Rain pushing all the way back to 495 right now and all the way down through the South Shore and down to the south coastal areas, the Cape and the Island. That's a pretty heavy band of rain that's moving through right now. So those are some of the things that we have going on. This system will head its way towards Halifax very quickly, and then behind it, it does get a little on the windy side. So snowfall totals about where we are right now. We're going to add another inch or two to it. 4 to 8 off to the north, around 495, 2 to 4. Now I have a coating to 2 around Boston, but really it's a coating at best. You know, you get out to the west, you get closer to 2 inches, but most of that has already fallen, and we're just going to mix it with rain right now. There's a chance of seeing some snow later tonight. This is 10 o'clock. Now what happens is the moisture is out of here, but now the cold air starts to sneak its way down along the coast. And there might be just enough moisture left that we do get a few snow showers, some flurries after midnight. This might be around really early tomorrow morning, but then it clears away, and we have lots of sunshine in the forecast for tomorrow. So for the rest of tonight, it's rain and snow, pretty much wrapping up by 11 o'clock, but there will be some flurries after midnight. Winds are going to be gusty, especially over the Cape. We'll see 24 to 36 for an overnight low. Here, these winds around midnight. They're going to be strong tomorrow morning, but then they back off really quickly as we head through the afternoon. All right, here's the way it looks then over the next 7 days. Tomorrow, early breeze is the way I refer to it because the wind will be dying in the afternoon. Your Thursday, pretty quiet until we get to the afternoon, and that front comes through and it may squeeze out a few snow showers. Then the real cold settles in for your Friday. Highs only about 28 degrees, lows are in the teens, and wind chills around zero most of the day. Slight chance of some snow on Saturday and Sunday, but not much. Sunday, in fact, is looking like a very sunny day, and the next chance for any moisture is not till next Tuesday, but a pretty chilly forecast that we have going on. Maria?